Welcome back, Mr. Ted. But we don't see on ground any signs of improvement. Well, so where are those projects located?
Well, like you mentioned, almost $3 billion is a significant amount of money. And as I said before, we've been working here in Pakistan for over 6 decades.
Yes.
So, for example, the Institute of Business Administration in Karachi, we helped finance and create that institution of higher education.
That was way back.
Yeah, when you look at LUMS, we help finance LUMS, which is another high-quality higher education institution.
I think one of the best.
And if you look at the University of Faisalabad for agriculture, we help finance the construction as well as the improvement and growth of that university as well. And related to that is it was the United States through a partnership that the University of Agriculture in Faisalabad had with universities in the United States that brought the Kinno seed over here from the United States. So the Kinno is actually created in the United States, and now it's the largest citrus product.
By the way, we are very proud about our Kinno because it is not available by any other country.
Right.
This has its own, and in a particular area. If you find out Balwal, Tehsil, Sargodha, even other areas are growing Kinnos, but not the same taste. Yeah. Anyway, so thank you for your Kinnos seeds.
And I think everybody likes Kinnos
yes,
here, right? Yes. And so we've been working, I think, having a significant impact.
No, apart from Institute of Business Administration, Karachi, LUMS Lahore, Faisalabad University, what about schools and poverty-stricken areas? What, by the way, I mean, let me say it is on record, I spoke to some people, like somebody, Mr. Khizr Ayad Jadoon, working with UNDP in Muzaffarabad. I said, how do you rate this USAID and their working here? Unka, number one, they are the fastest whenever there is some requirement of earthquake hit area or flood affected area or other humanitarian work, the US aid and other area institutions of United States, they come much earlier than anybody else. And their supplies in food and in their other assistance is marvelous. They are doing a fine job. I must say this, all compliments to you. Some independent observers, but I am only talking about here. Right. What are your areas, priority areas in Punjab now, in future, maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years, maybe 6 months?
Well, we talked about energy. Another major priority, and in particular here in the Punjab, is the area of economic growth and in agriculture. And in that area, we are working in a variety of areas. For example, we are working with in the dairy and livestock sector, where we're partnering with Nestle, because we believe in the area of agriculture and economic growth, it's critical that we partner with the private sector in order for these activities and projects to be sustainable. So we've trained thousands of artificial insemination technicians and lady livestock extension workers to go out and work with small cattle holders, mostly women, in the rural areas so that they can increase their milk production, which touches on the most rural parts of Pakistan.
Which parts of Punjab?
And mostly in the south, but throughout the province, and also in other.
But most of the ladies are working on the cattle farming. They are not educated. So how do you interact with them?
We provide training, and what we do is we work with and hire women from the rural areas, from the same villages that they work and provide assistance and training to the small farm workers. So they're from that area, so they speak the same language, they know exactly what the situation they're in, and they're basically very simple techniques that are required in order to significantly increase milk production for them.
If somebody was getting 5 liters, so his cow or buffalo is giving 7 kilos now.
And that is true. یہ بالکل ٹھیک بات ہے, ایسی بات ہے.
کس طرح بتائیں مجھے.
دیکھیں, بنیادی چند ایک چھوٹی چھوٹی سی باتیں ہیں. ہمارے جانور بندھے رہتے ہیں. صرف جانور کو اگر آپ کھول دیں اور چارے اور پانی تک کا اس کا حصول آسان کر دیں تو 1 سے 2 لیٹر پر ڈے واقعی بڑھ سکتا ہے. سو یہ صرف مذاق کی بات ہی، یہ حقیقت ہے. اور یو ایس ایڈ نے اپنے پروگرام جو ڈیری پروجیکٹ ہے اس کے توسط سے ہم نے
اس کا امپیکٹ مجھے بتائیں.
جی،
آپ تو ادھر ادھر کی نہ بات
نہیں، میں ادھر ادھر کی میں آپ کو گزارش کرتا ہوں تھوڑا سا اس کے تناظر میں بھی دیکھنا پڑے گا. جس وقت آپ نے بے روزگاری کی بات کی اور روزگار کی بات کی اور ہماری اسسٹنس کی بات کی، پنجاب کے اندر تقریباً 10 لاکھ.
When I read your papers, I am much impressed. When I go out and see it for myself, and then people raising slogans against America, and then
جی مجھے
there is no meeting point.
جی مجھے اجازت دیجیے، میں آپ کو اب صرف پنجاب کے اندر ہر سال تقریباً 10 لاکھ بچے روزگار کی تلاش میں باہر آتے ہیں. ہمارے پروگرام کے تعاون سے 3 سال
10
میں
لاکھ
10 لاکھ ہر سال. اگر ہمارا پروگرام کے تعاون سے 70,000 بچے پچھلے 3 برس میں کسی طرح سے برسرے روزگار ہوئے ہیں تو اسی دوران میں 3 برس میں 30 لاکھ بچے
اور ایڈ ہوتے جا رہے ہیں.
سو گزارش یہ ہے کہ کوئی بھی تعاون، وہ چاہے یو ایس ایڈ کا ہو یا کسی اور ایجنسی کے ساتھ، وہ متبادل نہیں ہو سکتا کسی ملک کے اپنی ترقی کے پروگرام کا. پہلی بات تو ہمیں یہ سمجھ لینی چاہیے. اگر یہ اس طرح سے سوچیے، اگر وہ 70,000 کا بھی تعاون نہ ہوتا تو یہ پرابلم کہاں چلا جاتا. مسائل تو ہیں ہمارے. اب اس سے اگلی بات یہ ہے کہ جس وقت اپنے اقتصادی
if what I understand, you are making some kind of a model, for the rest of the people to follow.
یہ اس سے زیادہ ہے، یہ ماڈل نہیں ہے. مثلا جس وقت ہم نے ڈیری کا اس پروجیکٹ کی بات کر رہے ہیں تو یہ ماڈل سے زیادہ
particularly now saying about dairy.
جی،
other projects
میں
also.
آپ کو مثال کے طور پہ سمجھانے کی کوشش کر رہا ہوں. ہمارے جو پروجیکٹس بھی جہاں پہ ابھی آئے ہیں انہوں نے وہاں پہ ایک انقلابی حیثیت اختیار کیا. جس وقت ہم مثلاً آم
You are
کے
leading by example.
ایگزیکٹلی ہم نے آم کے ایکسپورٹ کے لیے جس وقت یہاں پہ کسانوں کے ساتھ تعاون کیا ہے تو ایک پورا کا پورا ایک نئی تبدیلی رونما ہوئی ہے. اور
What did you do exactly in the export of mango,
بنیادی مسئلہ آم کی ایکسپورٹ کرنے کے لیے یہ تھا کہ آم کو تقریباً 45 دن کی لائف چاہیے پک کرنے کے بعد تاکہ اس کو شپ کے ذریعے ایکسپورٹ کیا جا سکے اور اس کی جو قیمت ہے، ترسیل کی قیمت ہے یا کاسٹ ہے، وہ اس قابل ہو جائے کہ وہ اس ریٹ پہ بک سکے. ہم نے ایک تو فارمر کو یہ بتایا کہ اس کی لائف کو 2 3 4 دن سے بڑھا کر 45 دن پہ کیسے لے کے جایا جائے. اس کے لیے چند ایک بنیادی
and that succeeded.
جی بالکل سکسیڈ ہوا. ہم نے اپنی شپمنٹس جو پچھلے سال کی ہیں 4400 ٹن کی شپمنٹ ایکسپورٹ ہوئی ہے ہماری. 6000 لوگوں کو روزگار ملا ہے اس کی وجہ سے. تو یہ تو بالکل تبدیل ہو گیا نا. اب آم ہو یا کوئی اور پھل ہو، ایک لوگوں کو نئی ٹیکنالوجی مل گئی ہے کہ کس طرح سے پھل کو مارکیٹ تک پہنچانے میں کیسے ہینڈل کیا جاتا ہے. اس کی وجہ سے بزنس کرنے کا ایک طریقہ کار تبدیل ہو گیا.
So, Mr. Ted, you think that there is no credibility gap? Whatever
no.
you are saying
No,
is physically implemented.
Yeah, what I'd like to say about the fact that many people may not recognize that it's USAID or it's the American people that are providing this assistance here in Pakistan is that we work with many partners and we work with local partners because one of the key components of all of our activities is to build the institutional capacity of local institutions, whether it be non-governmental organization, whether it be the government or the private sector, so they can take on and carry out those activities themselves. So many times we're working behind the scenes with our Pakistani partners. And so I think that it's important to recognize that it's really the Pakistanis that are responsible for their development. It's not the United States. We're here to support Pakistan in that effort, but it's the Pakistanis that have to.
Well, we are here to appreciate that sport. That's why I invited you and Mr. Mughal onto the show.
Right.
We have great, we are thankful people, no matter.
Right.
Opposition apart. But I say can you quantify and what are your major challenges in this job?
Well, the major challenges, I think, is because it's such a large country, there's so much to be done. And so we really need to be selective on the areas that we work in. And that's why we've limited our efforts to those 5 sectors that I mentioned before of energy, health, education, economic growth. and then stabilization in the Fatah and KP area. So we really have to focus our efforts. What we have to do is make sure that we have high impact activities that are able to be scaled up by our Pakistani partners so that they can have a larger impact as well, and then to be able to reach those in the population that need the assistance the most.
Mr. Terence Jahaz Mughal, now I specifically ask you, major problem as you have mentioned is the unemployment. You see, 1 million people every year adding to the unemployment market.
And only in Punjab.
Only in Punjab.
2 million throughout Pakistan.
So how, but through developing infrastructure or other means and measures and projects, you are attacking this menace or unemployment problem, and give us also details that what we should look up in next couple of years which will improve the life of the common man here. We will hear you after a short break.